So in this video, we are going to discuss how to check if your Google Scholar article or a Google Scholar article has been indexed in the Web of Science. So this is the website for the Web of Science, and this is the website of Google Scholar. So let's assume you are researching about maybe artificial intelligence. Maybe you are researching about artificial intelligence in education. So you have gone to the Google Scholar and you have searched for different articles that are talking about the topic you are researching in. So you want to find out if these articles are actually indexed in the Web of Science. So what you do is that you click on this article. Maybe you have searched this article about evolution and revolution of artificial intelligence in education. Then you open it in a new tab. So when you open this particular article, it will open in this new tab, and then you can be able to see that article where it was published. You can see it was published in the International Journal of Artificial Intelligence in Education. So this is the journal in which that article was published, and then the title of the article is actually Evolution and Revolution of Artificial Intelligence in Education. So that is the journal in which it was published. So what you do is that you click on this particular journal so that you can open that particular journal. When you open that particular journal, then you can search. You search for its ISSN. So you control find, and then you find where the ISSN of that particular journal is. Then you copy that particular ISSN number, and then you come and paste it here on Web of Science. So you come and paste it here on the Web of Science, and then you search. So you'll be able to see if that particular journal is indexed in the Web of Science. So you can see that that particular journal has appeared in the Web of Science. International Journal of Artificial Intelligence in Education is the actual journal, or this is the particular journal in which that particular article was published. You can actually see, if you look clearly, that this article was published in Journal of Artificial Intelligence in Education. So the fact that this journal has been is indexed by the Web of Science, then it clearly tells that that particular article is also indexed by the Web of Science, because the journal in which it was published is also indexed in the Web of Science. So let us look at another article. Let's say this particular article, or let's say this other one, this particular article, a review of artificial intelligence in education. It was published in the academic journal. So when you open that particular article, then it opens in the form of a PDF. When it opens in the form of a PDF, you can see it was published in Academic Journal of Interdisciplinary Studies. And if you look closely, you can be able to see the ISSN. Let's expand this. You can be able to see the ISSN of that particular journal. So what you do is that you copy that ISSN, you come and paste it here on the Web of Science. You paste it on the Web of Science like that, then you search. Then you search to see whether the article. So you can see it says no, found zero results. Page 1, it shows that that particular journal is not in Web of Science. If that particular journal is not in the Web of Science, then it also tells you that this particular article is also not indexed in the Web of Science. So that is the simple process of how you check if an article from the Google Scholar is indexed in the Web of Science. It means if the journal in which that article is published is found in the Web of Science, then that article is actually indexed in the Web of Science, and vice versa. Thank you. So in the previous video, we discussed how to check if an article or even research that is in Google Scholar is found in Web of Science. For this particular article, we are going to learn how to check if an article in Google Scholar is indexed in Scopus database. So what you do is that if you search an article in Google Scholar, let's assume that you are researching about machine learning approach. So when you search machine learning approach in Google Scholar, you will be presented by various sources, various articles. But what you don't do is that you don't know whether the articles are published in Scopus. So to be able to check whether an article you are interested in is in Scopus, let's assume this is the article in which you are interested in, machine learning approach to workflow management. So you open it in a new tab. So when the article opens in a new tab, then you can be able to see the details of that article. So this is the title of the article, and when you check here, you'll see the article in which the journal in which that particular article is published. So you can see this one is a conference paper, so this one is not a journal, and therefore you cannot be able to see to check it on Scopus because it is a conference paper. So let's go back and look for another article. Let's see, we have this particular article, machine learning approach to reading level assessment. You open it in a new tab. So when the article opens, then you can be able to see the title of the journal, computer speech and language. So you click and open that journal, and then the journal opens. So what you have to do is that you have to look for the ISSN of that particular journal, where it is. So the easiest way is to control find. Oh, here it is, the ISSN. The easiest way is to control find, and then you type ISSN, and then you can be able to see where it is. So you copy that particular ISSN, and then you come and paste it on the Scopus database. So when you have the Scopus database, remember you are using the ISSN as an option. So you can search in Scopus database. You can search using subject area, title, publisher, or ISSN. In this case, you choose ISSN. Then you come here and paste it. Then you click find sources. So the article will be searched on the Scopus database, and you will be presented with the results. So you can see we have been presented by the results, and we have one result. And the one result that we have is that you can see the name of the journal is computer speech and language. That means this particular article has been published in a journal which has been indexed in Scopus database, which implies that that particular article is also indexed in Scopus in the Scopus database. Let's look at another article. This one we open it in a new tab. When you open that article in a new tab, now you will be presented with the details of that particular article and the journal in which it has been published. You can see this journal is called Journal of Artificial Intelligence Research. So what we have to look is that we have to look for its ISSN. We look for its ISSN. You can click on you can open the home page of that journal, then you can look for its ISSN. So this journal does not present the ISSN. So you can go to about the journal. If you go to about the journal, let's see whether you can see when you go to about the journal, you can see the ISSN there. You copy it, then you come here, you delete the first journal we had checked, then you wait for Scopus to respond. Then after the previous details has been deleted, then you paste the ISSN you had copied, then you click find sources. And you can see this journal is also indexed in Scopus, Journal of Artificial Intelligence Research. That means this article here, it means that this particular article is also indexed in Scopus, because the journal in which it was published is indexed in Scopus. So in case you go and search for a journal and you don't get it in Scopus, it means that the article that was published in that journal is also not in Scopus. So that is how you check whether an article in Google Scholar has been indexed in Scopus database. Thank you.